Hi there, everyone. This is Peter Pei. I'm the technology editor for the Los Angeles Times here in Los Angeles, and I have with me today Stacy. She's our social media editor on the floor at the convention center in Las Vegas, covering the international CES, formerly known as Consumer Electronics Show. We don't know why they changed the name, but anyhow, she's there for the first time, and apparently the first time in Las Vegas as well. What a big bang, talking about sending a reporter and having them go through baptism by fire. Hi, Stacy. How are you doing?
Hey, how are you, Peter? I'm good. I'm a little tired. You know, it's been a very fast-paced 24 hours here at CES, so I'm ready for either a coffee or a nap.
And what's your first impression?
You know what? I've never realized how expensive gadgets are until I came here. I feel like everything, you know, there's really cool stuff. We've seen anything from a $1,500 pair of headphones to this $600 speaker system. Kind of looks like a coffee maker a little bit, and so I'm kind of wondering who the product market is for this, but all in all, it's been really interesting to see where technology and gadgets are going in 2014.
Now, as a background for folks who don't follow CES or know quite what it's about, it's the biggest, probably the largest electronic technology event worldwide. 150,000 people come to this thing. It's mostly industry folks, thousands of companies pitching their stuff, latest gears, etc. It actually starts Tuesday, but they have press preview days starting. It's actually started Sunday afternoon, and today's a big day where there'll be a bunch of news conferences, and later on there'll be this confab of all these companies trying to pitch their stories, so to speak, to reporters. I think there's apparently 5,000 reporters that's going to be there, including Stacy and several of our other Times reporters. And so we wanted to talk to Stacy because she's sort of the uninitiated, not the jaded reporter who's been there for many years. So we wanted to get her impression of what it's like, and looks like she's having already a great time seeing a bunch of cool new gadgets. What has impressed you the most so far, or the gadgets, or whatever you've seen so far?
Do you know what I really like so far, actually, is a lot of the health and fitness gadgets. I saw a really cool one yesterday from Zepp Labs, which is this little tiny button, basically, that you can attach to your tennis racket or your golf club or your baseball bat, and it tracks your swings. You know, for example, for tennis, it tracks your forehands versus your backhands, and your power versus your serves, and it's super small and super light. It feels almost like a little, just a rubber kind of stress ball, and you know, that's kind of, I think, super interesting for someone who, you know, is into sports. You can kind of progress yourself instead of being this professional athlete. It's for the everyday man, and I believe it was under like $100 or so, and it's available now in all these Apple stores. So, you know, I really liked that, and then I really liked a lot of the practical products as well. We got these chargers for our phones from we get to test out from Rayovac, which are just these little plugins that go on the bottom of your iPhone here, and it instantly uses your phone and gives you that nice little boost, which obviously is really practical for people like us, or reporters who are always constantly using our iPhones, or anyone that really needs that boost in the middle of the day when you don't have that time to plug in your phone. So really the practical elements here were the most impressive to me.
Awesome. I think one of the biggest themes at this year's show apparently is going to be so-called Internet of Things, and you talked about the tennis racket. Being connected and being able to get all these really amazing measurements of what you do, and I guess improve your game. Have you already started seeing some of these so-called Internet of Things? And
everything is connected. It's so crazy. Yeah. Basically, you're never going to be alone ever again. Your refrigerator is going to judge you for what you don't have in your refrigerator anymore, because it'll tell you, and it'll send you a text message. You know, tonight we're actually going to test out this new gaming system that's like remote control cars, but the cars are talking to each other. You know, I'm kind of waiting for Sarah Connor to come down and tell us that the machines are rising against us.
Wow.
Because everything is connected.
It's not only cool, but it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's so great though, because obviously if you're using the tech for good, you know, like the health and fitness kind of stuff, that's really neat. But then there's also so many fun toys. a big thing that's been here that's really connected, actually, the internet, speaking of Internet of Things, is drones. There are so many drones flying around at all times. You just hear this constant zzz, and you have to look up and kind of spot where it is. But lots of drones,
Wow.
everything's connected. You're
That
never going to
sounds
be
just
alone.
like Terminator, Skynet.
Yeah, exactly.
So what can we look forward to? I think it officially really starts tomorrow, and I think you're going to get bombarded with zillions of people. What are you hearing? What's the buzz?
Well, you can look forward to a lot of interesting car news. One of our reporters, Jessica Naziri, she's actually over at the other convention center now, checking out a few self-driving cars and all the connectivity in the new BMW and all these different interesting things. I know that our auto guys have actually posted a couple things about it, so make sure to check out latimes.com Highway 1 for all those posts. So definitely car stuff, health, wearable tech. That's something that we can really, really look forward to. Meaning everything from the tennis racket thing I was telling you about to heart rate monitors. We're going to test out one tonight that will help you sleep better and monitor your sleep. And of course, huge, huge, huge TVs. Sal Rodriguez actually got this great behind-the-scenes video. Check it out on our YouTube page, youtube.com/LATimes, of Vizio 120-inch Ultra HD TV. So it's 6 feet tall. It's absolutely massive. I don't
Wow.
know whose apartment this will fit in, but someone. And that's coming out later this year. So TVs, wearable tech, and health and fitness. Definitely the way to go for CES.
Cool. Now, do we have any questions from anyone?
Well, yeah, let's
Curious
see.
about.
So there's one Google Plus reader who's asking, is there any new 1080p Samsung TV camera for 2014? I have not actually seen anything about the cameras. I do know that there's a bunch being tested tonight, so that's something we can definitely look forward to. If you follow us on Twitter, follow me at @Sleska or at Sal19 or at O'Brien for Chris O'Brien. We'll be walking around the floor tonight, and we'll be live tweeting all of these great new things. I'll definitely be on the lookout for a Samsung TV camera.
Right, tonight is something called Digital Experience, correct? It's sort of like a mini conference, a mini convention within CES, where I guess many of the new TVs, computers, smartphones, you name it, will be showcased.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of things showcased tonight. That's actually where we're going to go test out the race cars. So, I mean, I know I have a really tough job ahead of me, testing out toys.
Now, are you in the press room now, or where are you?
I'm in the press room now. There's, several hundred reporters here now. I'm sure that they all are not liking me for talking right now in front of all of them while they're trying to type away. But yeah, it's just so intense, the coverage that goes on with tech and, the different approaches, though, and different opinions that everyone has. It's really, really interesting to kind of experience this all in one spot.
Now I hear the East Coast weather is reduced the barrage of reporters there. Is that true?
Very true. We were in line yesterday. Well, first, my flight was canceled, but I can't complain because I'm coming from Los Angeles, so I just drove. But yeah, we were in line yesterday to come into the event, and a bunch of the reporters were saying that their colleagues weren't going to be able to make it in until maybe even tomorrow, just because the weather shut down JFK Airport yesterday, and I believe Logan was shut down for a little while. So it's really affecting people being able to get here.
Wow. So
Yeah.
it's really not baptism by fire, because in the years past it would have been hellish.
Yeah.
So you've got a little reprieve because of the East Coast weather.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm an East Coaster, so I was looking forward to seeing all of my people over there. Yeah, and someone else is actually asking us, Paul C, tech support. I don't know. He is asking us on Google Plus how spread out is CES this year. Is it all in one location or multi-halls for exhibits? It actually is in multi-halls. I'm now in Mandalay Bay. Jessica Naziri is live tweeting over at the other convention center with all the car stuff, along with Andrea. She's also live tweeting some presser events. And then tonight we're going over to the Mirage and then over to the Wynn tomorrow night. So we're all over. Of course, for someone who's been here for the first time, I have no idea where I'm going. So I had a cab driver take me about 30 feet down the road this morning, not realizing I was next door. So.
And has it been hard getting around?
You know what? It's funny. My cab driver actually said, I asked him if he was busy, and this morning he said that he didn't even realize the event was taking place because of how, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe later in the week it'll get a little more hectic when the public is allowed to come in and all the East Coasters actually finally make it here.
And tomorrow you will be hitting the convention floor, the Las Vegas convention floor,
Yes.
where all these the main event takes place.
Yep, and we'll be playing with as many. I think tomorrow actually we're going to be trying out a Bluetooth controlled paper airplane. So, you know, kids these days, I don't know. Kids these days have it a lot easier than we did. You know, we had to make it and throw it at our teacher behind our back. We didn't have a remote control to do it for us. So, oh, and then actually we have one more question too. Maurice McLean asking if is there buzz about a new killer piece of tech that might be released at the event? Honestly, the biggest buzz that we've been hearing about, it was the Vizio 120-inch TV, because it's reportedly, as of right now, the largest consumer television out there. So we don't know if something else is going to come out later at CES, but right now that's been what people are really, really talking about.
Now, on the Vizio TV, that's an ultra high definition TV, meaning it's double the resolution of the HD TVs that you have now, correct? Was Sal able to see any movie on there and see what that was like?
Yeah, we actually watched an Owl documentary and then a Tom Cruise little pieces of his movie. But what's so interesting is we did a video of it, and unfortunately, when you watch the video, you're never even going to be able to see the colors that we were able to see on person on this TV, because my camera, you know, it's an HD DSLR, but it still can't even capture it, because pieces are now going to have to be reformatted for this type of 4K ultra high def resolution. But you know, it's just super intense. Like the oranges are so much deeper in red color, and you know, the lighting is like so much brighter and more in depth. It literally does look like you could reach in and touch things in there, and even when you're super up close. So they wouldn't tell us the price. They were very touchy about that. You know, we asked a couple times. Sal, I know, was asking how much it weighed and, you know, what the price was, and even the exact height of it. And they're like, no comment, no comment, no comment. As if it was some super...
was it LG that announced a 110-inch TV for like $150,000 last week?
Yeah, it's gotta be, you know, this is definitely for the high-end consumer. Again, you have to have a house that can fit a 6-foot TV in it, so... You know, oh, and then hang on, we got another question from Michael Gold. Oh, hey, Michael, I know him. Seeing any cool smartwatches or wearables this year? It seems like everyone was talking at the end of 2013 about how this was the year for smartwatches. Yes, wearables everywhere. Wearable tech on everybody coming up. Like, you're not even going to be able to put on a pair of earrings without them telling you something about your brain, you know? So... definitely keep an eye out. Keep an eye on our Twitter feed and our Scribble Live. We're live blogging this entire thing over the next couple of days. So keep track of that, because we've been sharing some videos and photos and sneak peeks and blog posts there. So make sure to check that out.
And Stacy and I will be doing this every day, but tomorrow at noon and Wednesday at noon to catch up on all the fun stuff that Stacy's doing over there. Yeah. And if there's no other questions, maybe we should end it now?
Yes, but please tweet at us. Tweet at me at SLesca or Salvador Rodriguez at Sal19, Chris O'Brien at O'Brien, and Andrea Chang at by Andrea Chang. Yep, by Andrea Chang, and Jessica Naziri at Jessica Naziri. So we're all here. Please tweet us. We want to talk to you. We want to bring you what you want to see.
Terrific. Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah, thanks. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.